What are you reading? It's an article on autonomous vehicles. Self-driving cars. Oh, right. Well, what can a machine do better than me? I'm the master at everything. This is different. 93% of all traffic accidents are the fault of humans, leading to over 1 million deaths per year. There is some amazing new tech that is going to revolutionize the safety of cars. You're going to have to elaborate. Well, there are many features incorporated into autonomous vehicles, or AVs. One of them is the conglomeration of lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and blind spot awareness, which all lead to autonomous lane changing. On the highway, people can get sleepy, distracted, drunk, or stupid, and can inadvertently change lanes. This poses a danger to the adjacent drivers who might not anticipate this strange behavior. An AV, using things like ultrasonic and infrared sensors to detect depth, can see in all directions. It has no blind spots, and it can perform precise calculations to predict the position of vehicles and make sure that it is safe to change lanes. This will dramatically decrease the number of highway deaths. Well, that's great and all, but the problem with crashes is that the car doesn't stop in time. It rams into the victim, lickety-split, bim bam boom, just like that if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, well, AVs have the unique capability to stop the car before a human ever could. Though our reactions might seem quite instantaneous, when compared to a computer, humans are quite slow. A computer can detect and respond to something in front of a vehicle much faster, especially considering how easily human drivers can be distracted by something as simple as the radio. Okay, fine. They're better in that way, but even then the improvements will be slight, since the real problem with driving is miscommunication between the drivers. If everyone always knew what everyone else was doing, there wouldn't be any accidents. Yes, that's exactly it. Computers and cars can communicate with each other using technologies like V2V. They can tell each other their exact positions, their speed, if they're turning or changing lanes, or stopping. The ability for a car to anticipate the actions of all other cars will dramatically decrease accidents. Think about it. If every car could communicate with every other car, we wouldn't need traffic lights. The cars would just perfectly weave through the intersection knowing where every other car was. You said it yourself. If everyone knows what everyone else is doing, then they can anticipate the accidents and stop them. But the thing is, AVs aren't perfect. Didn't you just hear about the accident where the guy died in the autopilot-enabled Tesla? There's a difference between technology theoretically working and actually working. Though very tragic, this event allows us to give attention to just how safe AVs are, with this being their first known death compared to millions and millions of reported deaths with conventional vehicles. Okay, that's not fair. Non-autonomous vehicles have driven millions and millions of miles, and AVs are still very new. Give them time, they'll catch up. Actually, there's a fatality with a non-autonomous vehicle about every 60 million miles worldwide. Teslas have had a collective 130 million miles before this first fatality. And on the topic of Tesla, did you know that their autopilot cars are constantly recording data about their driving? Then they send this data about a particular road that they drove on out to every other car, so that every following car can maneuver that road just a little bit better, since it knows what to expect. This is the kind of mass learning that just isn't feasible with humans. AVs are so much safer, which is why we need to start investing in better infrastructure like signs and road lines that are easier for AVs to read. Even if AVs only save one more life than regular cars, that's still better. And when talking about human lives, the value of that one life is priceless. Humans are distracted and must be replaced for the sake of safety. What?